I thought we were having some technical difficulties. Well, hello, and
Hello,
welcome to Kool Vybez with Kiana and
Kenzo.
so I am Kiana and he is
Kenzo.
That's right, and we in the building tonight, like we always are when we start these live streams, right?
Yeah.
But definitely want to start out by saying happy fall, y'all. I don't really want that because I'm still in my summer vibes, and I'm definitely trying to stretch summer as long as I can, and want this summer to carry on for some more time. I like the warm weather, but hey, what can we do, right? It is what it is. All
Yeah.
good things must come to an end. So, hopefully either way, that everybody had a nice, fun-filled summer. As it's coming to an end, actually it's ended. But like I said, in my mind, it's got to carry on when the weather's warm. So here we're supposed to have like 80 degrees or something tomorrow. So hey, that works. Right or wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. So if anyone wants to share what they did for fun over the summer, definitely put that in the chat what you did. We did a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? But you can put that right in the chat.
Yes. What did you guys do this summer?
Yeah, so we want to hear more about that, but let me just tell you about our summer, a little something.
And don't just say stay in the AC either.
Oh yeah, that we did some of that, but we was too busy to just do that. Our summer was full of attending like many concerts. Y'all, we was at the concerts like nobody's business. We were there. Okay, we did some travel. We were invited to attend our first live. Check it out, vending. I said vending, y'all.
Yes.
Vending event for a special cause. That's what made it stand out. It wasn't just like, oh, I went to a place and I looked like I was working at Walmart. Not like we went to a place, like I said, really nice place, which we'll talk a little bit more about. You'll see. So we'll talk about some of our fun-filled activities, as I was saying, on this live stream. So we will have to have some other stuff that we'll save for next time. We will spill it all. Spill some of the tea, but not everything. You know what I'm saying? But we also are supposed to be bringing on our special guest shortly. And we'll pass that up to my guy over there, see what's going on. KZ. Kiki's in the building. Kiana. Always talking. But what's up? Talk to us. What's going on? What's up?
All right. Sorry, technical difficulty there.
Because, I just noticed. I'm like, you behind, brother. We done with the summer.
Yeah. So, I encourage you to contact us if you want to watch us any of our previous live streams or share any info with us.
Well, they don't have to contact us. They can just go to and do
it. Yeah, nothing to it but to do it.
That's right. Like Nike, okay?
Yeah.
But go ahead. What's about the email?
Our email is Kiana Kenzo koolvybez@gmail.com.
I was about to say AOL.com. Sorry. You got mail. That's what I went for.
You got mail.
That was so cute. I missed that. I'm old school. I'm dating myself. But for real. So, yeah, you can put that in the chat, no? The email, in case anybody want to see it.
Yeah.
And trust me, we were trying to rush y'all along. If anybody still want to talk about what you did over the summer, you're more than welcome to do that throughout the live stream. If you want to hit us up in like 20 minutes, say, oh, yeah, I was in Barbados. Hey, let us know. I wish, but some people, got all the luck.
And we wasn't in the in your suitcase.
And now we were not in the suitcase, bro. Just how it went, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those things that we did have a nice summer though. You gotta be grateful, you can't be like
we
they don't like that. I mean, nice warm weather. We had so much going on. Busy. But I wanted you to actually tell us, like, I guess I'm like a little kid, but let's talk about this nice vending. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Casey, you got that, bro.
I got this. So
we can just start talking about that.
Yes.
Oh, so I like that table. Oh, I'm sorry. I was at that table.
Give a pat ourselves on the back for that one.
For real.
So we attended the beautiful, the world's first vitiligo,
get it right.
Vitiligo centric, beautiful both ways event hosted by the Vitiligo Community Network on August 10th. This year.
Yeah, 2025, bro.
So we met a prominent vitiligo doctor and other great individuals that have been diagnosed with vitiligo. We were happy to see that many people liked the handcrafted jewelry and made purchases. That was some of our biggest sellers.
Yes, people love that jewelry. Thanks to our mentee for getting us started. Shout out, homeboy.
Yeah,
you did your thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
people love the mentee's jewelry. It started with the bracelets and just blew up. The mentee got skills, y'all. Don't sleep on my guy.
Yes.
But he's He done blown up. We got a jewelry for a whole new took it to a whole new level. But sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so anyone want to purchase any of this jewelry, just head on over to
Where they going?
facts2k.com and click on that fashion accessories page, and you'll see the jewelry. We have apparel there.
Yeah, well, we ain't going for the apparel yet. We actually want to talk about before we jump into that, because we're going to talk more about the advertising side a little later. But let's get back to the vitiligo. So a lot of people might be like, "What is that?" I mean, you saying it whatever way. I mean, it's like tomato, potato. I don't know, but I hear vitiligo is the one that the doctor says. So I'm going with that. So what is that? Well, in a nutshell, like I'm not going to get the medical side because again, I'm nobody's doctor, okay? But again, like a lot of people, you see people, especially a lot of people of color, their melanin, melanin is that brown, like I got, you got that skin, and seems like it's some type of pigment, disease where like the pigment starts to fade. So like you may see people with spotted, quote unquote, looking skin, if you will. Or like, eventually it'll kind of fade more. And it's at different stages depending on the person. But again, like we met a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that definitely warriors that live with that. And hey, they were definitely beautiful both ways. The people we met, listen, they were confident and they definitely were wonderful people. We enjoyed ourselves. I mean, that event was memorable. I mean, shout out for, putting that on. I mean, this was like here in Massachusetts, yeah, and we were there. We were so happy.
Yeah, he was definitely there in the building, and
it was lit.
They had a lot of good speakers and encouraging like youth, children who spoke up and what they had to deal with.
Absolutely,
with that, and
which can be difficult for the adult. It's one thing, but as a child, I know kids can be cruel in school, like, oh, what's wrong, all this stuff, and they ask or say. It was definitely like a lot of tear-jerking stories, and very well said by the youth and even the adults and anyone who spoke and took questions, and all that good stuff. But if anything, I guess, wow, I'm just like happy, like I said, that we did sell some accessories, jewelry.
Yeah. It was definitely one of our big sellers there, especially the bracelets.
Well, yeah, I guess it was kind of iffy because people like the necklaces.
Yeah, the charm necklaces.
The earrings.
Yeah.
Get you one. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, take a look at that. Don't sleep on the jewelry. Like I said, we'll be talking more about that in a little while. But yeah, that's where we at. But that event was very nice, and I'm looking forward to hopefully doing more. I mean, that was really nice. And I just love going there. And I was like, oh, shoot, the advertisement, the little flyer with the Lions, Facts 2K. I'm like, Facts 2K doing their thing, all that good stuff. So loved it.
Yeah, so definitely check out our website there, and if you want to donate to any good causes, the Little League Vitiligo community is definitely a good cause there. So definitely check them out. They're on all the socials.
That's right. And, they definitely have on the socials a lot.
Yeah, and their website.
Yeah, great people. We had a good time, right?
Yeah.
That time I was sad to see it in. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
It was lovely. That was a beautiful experience.
Yeah.
So thank you to the vitiligo sponsors in the community and everyone who hosted us and treated us with, nothing but respect and showed us some love, and we definitely reciprocated for sure. Yes, we learned a lot.
Made a first event ever, a great experience.
Yes. I love that Facts 2K tablecloth. That was so nice. Those lines just make me feel really strong and inspired.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I guess you can keep it going, Casey, because you're the one that's talking. But I want you to start this one a little something this time.
All right. So, next up, I'm going to introduce our next guest.
Oh, wow. We have a special guest.
Yeah, special guest. It's our first time back, and we got a guest for our first time back for the season here.
In case y'all missed us, we were gone since May was our last live stream. So it was like, a few months went by, but we're back.
Yes, we're back. So, our next guest, she's providing a pathway, / bridge from college to studios. And we're very happy to introduce Vickia J, CEO of UniqVisionz Media.
Love it.
Let's bring her on.
I love a woman CEO. That's
Yeah.
what's up. I'm sorry, I'm not biased, but Hey.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello. Good evening.
hello.
How are you?
Good evening. I'm good.
So I'm Kiana.
And I'm Kenzo. So
Okay.
Thanks for
Nice to meet
joining
you
us. I'm
both.
definitely honored.
You are very welcome.
Wow. It's just like funny to be back after like 3 months. Like we've been so busy doing a million things. So now it's like here we are settled in and fall.
Yeah.
It's like where's the summer go? But here we are. We'll make it work.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's that. But okay, sorry, did you want to continue?
Oh, no, I was gonna see how are you doing?
I am doing wonderful. My day actually went pretty well. So I'm just been working on some business stuff and getting everything situated in that aspect. So
Okay. Yeah, so definitely a busy person. Check out your website. Like, man, that's
Yeah, she does a lot. Definitely.
it's not done, by the way, but it's getting there. So it's work in progress.
Work in progress. There you go. Yes. It's definitely always how it is, But definitely it's looking nice. It's coming along really well.
Yeah,
Thank
like
you.
having me inspired. Like, man, have that type of opportunity for an intern. Like, man,
Where did we miss out?
Yeah.
For real, it's definitely wonderful.
Yeah, that's kind of the reason why I wanted to do that, do the business is because I was that intern, as you say, like where was my opportunity? I was that intern, and I had to create opportunities for myself. I did have help through my professors and through my peers at school, but most of my internships came from me going out finding them myself. So I wanted to give back and give the opportunity to the next generation, especially in the film industry, because it's hard getting in the film industry. So I wanted to kind of give back and give an avenue for them and say, hey, I'm actually working with studios and casting firms and partnerships with football teams and colleges to make your basically career after college easier
Yeah.
to get into the film industry. So
Yeah, no, that's definitely that's good, and definitely applaud you for taking your own experience and turning basically spreading it out and saying,
I wanted to give back. That's huge. Like you know what I mean. You don't see. I mean, you don't see it, but it turns out that like a lot of people are kind of more like self-driven just for themselves, where other people like clearly this opportunity, Ms. Vickia, that you definitely are awarding our future generation. These when I say up and coming youth and young adults to explore something that you've had the experience and they can learn from your wisdom and hopefully grow.
Yeah. So lead me to my first question.
Oh, you have a question already? All right.
Oh yeah.
I almost forgot about the questions, huh?
Yeah. So how did you come up with your company name, and what is the reason behind the name UniqVisionz Media?
So it actually started with the earlier blog that I did, UniqVisionz Media, and I've always viewed my life through a camera lens, framing moments in my own way. And so that's kind of where it inspired UniqVisionz Media, reminded me to always lead, with my unique outlook. And the reason behind the name is because my name is unique. You probably never really seen another Vickia out there. I haven't. So
No.
No.
so
I love
yeah,
that name.
so
I'm saying something so
you.
fancy. Beautiful.
Thank you. So I kind of wanted to have my business reflect that. And it's important for me to stay true to who I am as a bold, different, and authentic person. So the name is really about carrying that uniqueness into everything that I do.
Oh wow, that's yeah, that's definitely nice.
Absolutely. Now, actually, I know you started to talk a little bit, but could you, sorry, tell us pretty much what made you really get started in this industry? I mean, like, of course, you mentioned school, but kind of even before that, like, what was your reason? Like, you know what? I mean, this is where the direction I want to go. Like some kids have an idea early on in elementary, junior high, but yeah, if you can just kind of let us know.
Yeah, so I actually grew up around the entertainment world. My mom, she was the general manager of the arena down here where we are in Macon, Georgia, for about 14 years of my life, and I was always fascinated by what happened behind the scenes. So over time, I realized how much I love touring the younger generation and blending that with passion and film with film and TV, and that's what kind of really sparked my interest and passion in my company.
Okay, that makes sense. Definitely got to start very, like you said, as a youth with your mother's background. That was definitely inspirational and grew up in it.
Yeah.
Telling you left, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good, man.
Now, by chance, it wouldn't be like Steve Harvey's studio, would it?
Steve Harvey. I thought you were about to tell me Tyler Perry.
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
He down in, is he not in?
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's turned up this.
Yeah.
So I got to see Tyler Perry's plays, and I got to go behind the scenes and see how everything was, from sound production to how the stage was set, and even with concerts. I mean, it's the same way. Like looking at all the different aspects of how a concert comes together. So that kind of fascinated me and wanted to kind of push my passion on.
Wow, that's that has been an amazing experience just to be able to see that.
Yeah, especially like the behind the scenes, and like you
Yeah.
said, just from its infancy to here we are, like the final product. Like I love stuff like that. I mean, like in the game, just the opportunity like to learn and to study, and like, hey, wow, this because a lot of people just have no idea, or they didn't even think about those things. But the intricacies of like how things do happen. I mean, it doesn't just happen overnight. Like it has to develop, and it becomes whatever that might be. Absolutely.
So we can get back to the business here. Like over here, starstruck now.
And now I'm like, oh, trying to think how we can do an internship, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, speaking of which, what is your approach when it comes to recruiting clients?
So for students, I actually use Handshake, and Handshake is actually the same platform that universities already trust. Most of the universities, they use Handshake. It's easier for them to navigate, and you can kind of connect with the students directly who are actively looking for internships or jobs, even with different companies throughout the time that they're in school and outside of school. And then with the studios and casting firms, I look for partners who share my values of clarity, growth, respect, positivity, and innovation. And I focus on those who need structure and are open for, internship programs and mentorship driven systems.
Okay, that definitely makes sense.
Yeah.
Something that will align with, like you said, your values, of course.
Yeah.
So that's on that same page. That is fantastic.
Yeah.
That's because it was funny because I first started thinking, I'm like, well, first thing with the whole internship, I said, that she looked at certain colleges, like even HBCUs, like certain, I didn't know if, you pull it from a certain pool, but like I'm embarrassed to say I wasn't familiar with Handshake. Like I just learned. I'm like, well, we better check that out. Learn more about it. Do our research. Right?
Yeah, most people aren't, because it's close knit through the school, and so some schools use it. Some schools have their own systems that they use, but most of the schools that I've come in contact with, even from outside of Georgia and Florida and Massachusetts, even all the way out in California, they use Handshake in some sort of.
Okay.
And you can and the students, they can actually go look at different events throughout their school, like career fairs, or if they have any type of workshops, so they can put events on there and everything. So it's a pretty cool site for students.
We will definitely be checking that out. Absolutely.
So if you see our names, don't even worry about it.
It's like, oh wait, I know them. I know of them. See, signing up, right?
Yeah, they're interns now.
Hey, you never know. But definitely, like, and also spreading the word. You know what I mean? Like other people, because we know a lot of youth and people that might want to go in that, direction, entertainment, whatever that might look like. For sure. Okay, so my next question is, can you tell us, basically what one can expect when they sign up for the internship? And what I mean by that is like, can you go over what the time frame is and what the goal is upon completion? Like what can someone, like if they're like, oh, I'm interested, but where's, from start to finish, kind of a little summary of what that might look like.
Sure. So from start to finish, so basically I can't give you everything, but
Of course.
from
Yeah.
Little summary,
from
you know.
what yeah, from what my internship program, it's very unique because I've been connected in the entertainment world. So basically I start off um go ahead and going on handshake out that job description, and then I actually go and vet the the students myself by looking over their resume, because I'm looking for pay pretty much attention to detail. So if something doesn't click for me, then unfortunately they're not the best fit for the internship program. But if it does, then I
Sure.
reach out to them, let them know, hey, you can go and schedule your own interview through this certain private link that I send them through
Sure.
messaging. And then once they once they get through the interview, and if I like them, want to bring them on, then I do onboarding. And what's unique about my onboarding is it's digital, so it's not really a physical type thing to where the studios would have to worry about it. They get a welcome video, and then they go on, and in that onboarding, it'll have their first task. I give them something to read or something to, like a podcast, maybe your podcast. If you have an interesting topic that you're, talking about, I'll let them go in and look at that and let me know, what they liked about it or what they thought of it. And then after that, I pretty much let them, meet the team of the studio that they'll be working with, and they can get familiar with them and know what they need to do as their first task, and then go from there. Usually, the program, I like to, I know most internships go through summer, but I
Yes.
like to do my internship programs kind of year round on a semester
Okay.
based
Oh,
system, so with the school. So that way, the interns, if they start, say, sophomore year, then they can go through all the way up until their graduation year, because I want them to have that experience per se for when they go into the film industry. So when they go to that job interview and they say, hey, we see you already done an internship with this studio, that casting firm, this studio, all throughout school. You are the exact person that we're looking for to do said, job, camera operator or boom mic person or sound engineering. So
yeah.
Right, so that's fantastic because at least that way, right, a student would have the upper hand. Now, is this the internship? Is it like a stipend program, or how did like? I mean, I'm just curious, or is it just more so for the experience? Like that is the compensation.
it's more so experience. They gain mentorship and
Okay,
hands-on opportunities. Um, there is, I mean, we do provide our students with paid opportunities if they come and if they're aligned with what we're doing. They can get like a gas stipend or a gift card or something like that.
nice.
And then I can't really, like I said, I can't give everything away. So
I
I'm
totally
gonna
understand that.
I'll show y'all off camera what I actually, give them as a being
Sure.
within the internship program, because there's a couple of other things that I do reward them with.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
It's fantastic.
And I
Um,
can tell you that they also get a letter of recommendation, as well as a recommendation on LinkedIn.
Oh wow.
that's fantastic. Can you imagine
Yeah,
that?
that's huge.
I mean, back in my days with college, we
Yeah.
didn't even really get that.
Yeah.
If I must say, not in that type of way. And, that's fantastic. Because you imagine like someone sees that, like,
Yeah.
oh, he or she did that.
Yeah. Like
Let's
okay.
give them a call.
Yeah.
That is great. I'm sorry, did you know?
No, no, I'm still like, wow.
I like that.
Yeah, that'd be great. So, in general, what advice would you give to someone who wants to go into the film industry?
Whew, that's a loaded question, but I did narrow it down. Seeing that we're talking about internships, I'll say start early with internships. I can go back to my experience. I think I probably started way before freshman year. I probably started in high school because of the fact that I knew exactly what kind of degree I wanted to get and what industry I wanted to be in. So I actually started prior to college, and that's kind of a good thing to start with now is to start prior to college. So that way down the line you won't be changing your major. You'll know exactly what you want to go into, and then once you get to your junior year, you won't have to. You can kind of go, breeze through, as they say, when
Yeah.
you get to the senior year of college. So definitely start early with internships. Gain those skills, build relationships, create connections that can open doors. Because in the film industry, who you know and how you show up are just as important as what you know.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Absolutely.
So my second part to that question, is there a position that you would recommend that they start out with first?
Yes, production assistant. And I know most people think of production assistants as coffee runs.
Yeah.
but but I say this: be curious. Watch how the boom mic is used. Watch how the slate works. Watch how directors and camera operators communicate. Watch how the actors communicate. I mean, the cast. You can learn a lot from the cast because they may have been doing this over and over and over again and seen many different things behind the scenes and how direct and how different camera operators want you to look into the camera or not look into the camera. So the more you observe, the more you grow. That sets you up for bigger opportunities.
So basically, be like a sponge and really be observant.
Exactly.
That's what you want to
Do
do.
everything as a production assistant. And this is not my words. This is actually the words in addition to my words from camera operators and directors. Be a sponge. Be that person that, doesn't ask every little question of what do I need to do. Go ahead and, be self-starter and go ahead and get in the mode of being that slate person or going to get cast if they need to get cast for if they're on a break or something. So yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It's
Yeah.
amazing. See, I wouldn't even known that. That was a definite answer. I just wasn't sure. So I was like, I'd love to find out the answer to that question
Yeah.
because nothing better than an expert to tell you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because otherwise, someone may not
Like
know
walking in with your camera, like, okay, I'm ready to start.
and not realizing that it doesn't quite work like that. Exactly. Everybody like, oh, I want to be an actor, and like they don't understand. Like again, the behind the scenes part is critical.
Yes,
Yeah.
and behind the scenes, I can tell you is actually, I would say if you want to get paid the most money, go behind the scenes, work behind the scenes. It may be hard, but you can push through and you can do it. If you work behind the scenes, you can make as much money as actors and actresses do, just having
Oh
fun
wow,
and being.
we didn't know that either, did we?
Yeah, no. I mean,
We learned a lot. I'm telling you, I feel like I'm back in school right now. Okay,
Yeah.
school is in session since the fall, right?
Yeah.
I love
No,
that.
this is how we definitely learn, and sharing more information for those who are watching or want to catch us on the replay. Like this is very, I love information. You never stop learning. That's all, So and I definitely love to speak to the experts, people who have had the life experience or can offer that wisdom and advice, for anyone who's interested in taking that next step. That's great. Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, let's say.
Oh, you want to go ahead?
Oh no,
I
say
had
somebody in the chat. It's a car. She's saying hi, y'all.
Yes.
You gonna say no, hey back?
Hello.
I think this.
Good evening,
I think that's how you pronounce her name, Takara.
Yeah, I believe so, and we're extremely sorry for your, completely butchering it.
Yes, hopefully that's correct. That's a nice name. I love unique names. All right. So my next question, and I guess my final question for myself, is so if you think of different entertainers, and this could be past or present, but in general, who are in the industry today, and whatever, when I say in the industry, the film industry, whatever that may look like, who would you like to work with and why? If you haven't worked with this person already, or your dream collaboration.
That's a good question. I kind of want to be biased on this
That's
question.
okay.
Sorry, my dogs are barking.
Well, that's okay. Hi, doggy.
So yeah, I kind of want to be biased on this question just because of the fact that my cousin works in the industry,
Okay.
and so I kind of want to see how he works.
Okay.
I never really got to see how he works, so yeah, I would like to also give a shout out to my cousin because he actually did he actually is doing his first directorial debut of his mother's film in the film festival out in Burbank
Wow.
this weekend.
Shout out, cousin.
So
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
yeah, they're gonna be
Yeah,
showing
cool.
that.
Yeah.
So shout out to them. But before I give you his name,
Okay.
I will give you a hint of what character he played.
Okay.
So if you ever watch, I'm trying to think of which one. I'll do the most recent one. If you ever watched The Walking Dead, King Ezekiel.
I haven't seen that honestly myself, but
so here's another one. If you ever watched Teen Titans Go and Teen Titans, the voice of Cyborg on the show. And you still may not know, but my cousin, he's Corey Payton. And so, like I said again, I would really kind of want to work with him and see how he does things as an actor, just because he does on screen and voiceover, and to see how he does the different, dynamics of voiceovering versus on screen, because it's totally different just using your voice and not being on screen, but then going on screen and having to listen to actual directors and actual camera operators and sound people and making sure you're sounding right, you're looking right, you fit the part. So that's why I would kind of want to work with him and everything, and see how he goes about his day as an actor.
Yeah, no, that sounds really interesting. I mean, I'm like, hey, how do we sign up for real? Like something like that, like the day in the life. Yeah, I think that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Get some pointers, take some notes, just to see, like, hey, that's what, because some people think they can assume whatever they want, but again, until you actually, like you said, walk, and go behind the scenes or see a day in the life of how this actor, how this person, what really happens, that's definitely makes the difference. I mean, I have my own thoughts sometimes. I'm like, wonder what, whether it be, I don't know, I'm gonna take it back to the old school cast of Martin, like Martin Lawrence and crew, like, certain things you would think about them.
Showing your age.
Okay, well, whatever. Yeah. So yes, I those are my shows. But just thinking like, what does Martin do with the different cast? I think of that all the time, things like that.
So I guess someone here at the current says, hubby say he loves his work and his voice is so prolific.
Well,
yeah, it is. It's very prolific. He, depending on what character or scene he's in, he can get very prolific. Yeah, that's why I kind of want to hone in on him and see how everything works for a long time. So it kind of makes sense when you have somebody close to you and you can learn the ropes from them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You got to take advantage of that. Like, you'd be missing out otherwise.
Yeah,
right?
cousin be tired of me. He's like that old show. Go home, Roger.
Oh yeah, you're talking about your age, right, Roger? But yeah, no, for real. You want to sit there, no, seriously, like almost like a groupie. You want to just get all that information, because why not? And it's like nothing better than family, because unlike, looking like you, like, I'm looking, trying to get, close to whoever, these people looking to get starstruck, but at least it's a family member who want to support you, help,
Yeah.
could actually be honest and genuine with you. Yeah. Wow. Definitely have to now, like I said, more homework. We just got our homework. It just piles up, but definitely want to know more about, like I said, I haven't seen The Walking Dead, and more, learn more about your cousin and hear about his prolific Voice and such, right? I
Yeah,
want to definitely check that out.
yeah, absolutely. So again, I think that's well. um,
What
Okay.
happened? What's going on, Casey?
I know probably internet probably dropped out, but
Oh,
yeah, she'll probably joining back. But yeah, definitely want to thank her for definitely joining. And actually, that was our last question for her.
oh, okay.
But
Yes,
I
it
was
was.
trying to trying to find the link to her get her website up here.
Oh, yeah, please definitely do that.
So in the meantime,
But that wasn't on our end. So usually,
oh yeah, no, that's
when we have technical difficulties, I look at, I'm like, Kenzo, what you did now?
Yeah. Now this time ain't my fault this time.
Maybe you need to go back to school and learn about production. No,
Yeah.
no, but okay, just checking.
Rashing on my technical skills.
Hey, I'm still with PTSD from that time when we froze and I don't know what happened. That was embarrassing, right?
Yeah, that I'm still to this day can't explain that.
I'll never forget that. But the thing is right. Hey, that's what happens again. Live stream, like you see all these, nice fancy shows, and they don't tell you about the outtakes and all the 50 million, takes and such and all that. But a live stream, you make an error, you make an error. It is what it is.
Yeah. Okay. Looks like she's back here.
Oh, okay. Welcome
Yeah,
back.
I was gonna say it said reconnecting on my end because it lost connection. So it's been raining down here in Georgia, so that may be why the connection's kind of going kind of.
Yeah, I was glad here. Like I was scared. I said, please don't let you lose power or something happen like that during the live stream. So far I don't want to jinx it. So so far we're okay. I understand all that weather. It's hard to deal with that with the connections, right?
Yeah.
So you were putting what in the chat?
I'm gonna put a link to what? Okay. I'm going to my own technical difficulties, but link to her website here.
Oh, okay.
So there we go. Okay.
So you have it right this time. I can see it myself.
So
Okay.
I got a link to her website on the screen there. I'm gonna actually put it in the chat as well.
Yeah, put it in the chat. You definitely want people, to see in case, like I said, whether it's the replay or whatever, they can scroll.
Yeah. From my college day and I want to get into the film industry and want to take advantage of that internship.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely an ideal opportunity. I wish I had more internship opportunities back in the day. Because you can always, you just learn so much. It's just such a rewarding experience.
Yeah. So on that note, so is there anything else you'd like to share with everyone?
Yes, so you will be hearing this I guess first live because we haven't really gone public with it yet. So so my company has partnered with the Atlanta Truth women's football team here in Georgia. They're part of the Women's National Football Conference. So I am partnering with them to work with them doing media internships and being their media coordinator and assisting them with social media. So if you all know of any interns that are looking to work in sports, whether it's doing public relations or camera operating or social media, and you want to get a head start into the film industry, no matter how, you may mix it with sports. So just look out for those opportunities coming soon. So
yeah, wow, that's
amazing.
Yeah,
great. That's
huge congratulations there.
Shout out.
Yeah, and get the first news. Wish I had a drum roll and some type of sound machine now.
For real. Love it.
Yeah. So let's say definitely thank you for joining us. And
thank you. And we appreciate your wisdom. And again, like now I feel like I want to scout out people like, hey, do you want to do film? Are you looking for an internship? Like I feel like, You know,
Please do.
funny.
And if y'all have any studios that need an internship program to help, streamline and help them not do everything themselves, please get them to check out my website and check out my Instagram and connect with me.
Sure. There's just one other question actually that just led me to. So, like, of course, like you're down in Atlanta. So, just say if a student was, I don't know, here in Massachusetts or wherever they may be, California. Is it, how do I put it? Like, are they able to do the internship? Like, it has to be they come to Georgia, or how can we? I'm just curious, like, how that works.
So with my internship programs, we do remote. I've had interns that were living in New Jersey that flew back to California. That were students. We've had students who were in Florida. We have students. One of my interns right now, she's still a part of the team. She actually went back to school up in DC. So we do hybrid, we do remote, we do physical. It all depends on what the needs of the studio and the casting firms are. If they need somebody, hands-on and physical, then we'll look for on-site. But if they need someone to, take over their social media or assist with their social media, then that can always be remote or a hybrid type situation. So we're very flexible.
That's really nice. Flexibility, yeah, that's huge.
Something for everybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That way, somebody that's not a barrier. Like, oh, I can't really relocate and get myself physically down to Georgia. Yet there's still an opportunity. Hey, if you're in Nebraska, you can still, be a part of it. Like, at that point, whether it's about the social media or whatever, that find your niche and what. And of course, if they work with you, Miss Vickia, they can get themselves started.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow, this has definitely been exciting, right?
Yeah.
You learn so much. I mean, just that quick. Like, I had no idea.
Yeah. So definitely thank you and
thank you.
And congratulations, and definitely appreciate you sharing that news on our live stream. We feel special.
Oh yeah, we definitely do. As I said, it's an honor.
And we definitely wish you the best of luck.
Thank you all for having me as well.
Definitely, you're very welcome.
All right. So let's get backstage here.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right. So wow. I'm
like, where do I start now? Like, wow. I mean, that is amazing. Like I said, I just love the opportunity that someone could have, especially like hybrid or remote. I mean, these days, because the way things are going, like it seems like a lot of people are doing more remote even. I mean, of course, in person as well. There's nothing wrong with that. It's always good. But that's amazing. Someone could definitely, look into that.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to be like a promoter or something. Yeah. Like, hey, you're looking for an internship. You know what I mean? Wow. Especially someone with good core values and driven experience. Like, oh man.
Yeah.
Thank you again, Miss Vickia. This was eye-opening and like refreshing. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
First live stream back, and we got a really good opportunity to learn tonight.
Yeah.
Like I said, I love to learn. Never stop learning. Doesn't matter your age or what degree you have, right?
Yeah.
You always learn something from someone. Thank you again.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Do I need to
jump into the next one?
Do I got to talk about Rock the Bells?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so now we're going from them. It's all entertainment, right? It's all love.
All entertainment.
So let's talk about some of the things we did. And, again, like we like to attend concerts just by, default. That's one of the hobbies, even if you weren't doing live streams. This has been something we've done for years. But now we're more involved with like trying to, if we end up knowing someone or if we don't know someone, like attending these concerts and bringing this to our viewers, like who weren't able to attend. Because let's face it, these tickets these days for good seats, you need a second, third, and fourth job to keep up. Because everybody touring. Now after COVID was over, well not over, but the pandemic part of the COVID, everybody on tour. And people's concerts, it ain't like old school. Like, oh, I paid $25 for these good seats. Now, how do you looking at $400 plus? And that's pretty low. All right. We're talking like front row, not even necessarily. When I say front row, not necessarily the VIP package.
Yeah.
But anyway, so let's talk about Rock the Bells. So yes, we went to Rock the Bells. It's at the Prudential Center. It was there in Newark, New Jersey. We went back in June. We checked that festival out because we gone to the one when they had the anniversary, the 50th anniversary of hip hop a couple years ago. That was lit.
Oh man, yeah.
That was in Queens, but LL. Shout out to LL for
Yeah,
continuing to bring this Rock the Bells. Okay, speaking of Dayton, I know Rock the Bells. That was my song. All right, let me stop. Anyways, so we went to this concert. All right, and you know, we enjoyed a lot of the hip hop and R&B acts that were there, and you know, we were going down memory lane for real, like seeing some talented acts that just blew that stage up.
Yeah.
I mean, you name it. It was like, you know, we saw. I'm gonna name him first just because I'm about to like fangirl over Busta Rhymes. He was there. Busta Rhymes is finally starting to get his flowers. We're gonna talk about that another time. So I'm gonna go quickly and say Busta Rhymes. I don't want to give it away. Okay, my guy Redman, who's you know Newark's own. I mean, you know, Big City Redman. That was my guy back in the early '90s, right?
Yeah.
Eric B and Rakim, Remy Ma,
Yep.
Clarissa Shields. Oh, let me stop.
Yep. The Bronx represent, but.
Well, Clarissa Shields, she's from Michigan. All right, let me stop. All right, anyways.
Boy.
All right. I like Remy Ma though too. But anyway, we saw Too Short, we saw Big Daddy Kane, Scarface, Flies, remember Flies, yo? Boosie, Button Down, remember that? Fabulous, FABULOUS, Lil Mo, KRS-One. Let's just pause with KRS-One.
He tore that place down, man. Talking about everybody on their feet.
People, because he don't perform like that in big venues because he's so talented. He's a lyricist. He's a teacher. He's everything. That's why knowledge reigns supreme over nearly everybody for a reason. He got that name for a reason. He definitely. I don't know. I thought I was 21 that night. You know, Mr. KRS-One had us on our feet and everybody else, and he definitely killed it. And I didn't mean to like take this away from anybody else, but the reason I had to bring KRS-One. Because again, you don't really see him. That was our first time ever seeing him live. Yeah. Boy, he didn't disappoint. He put on that show. He definitely came out there and taught those who didn't know. They learned that night.
Yeah, and had the cops in there feeling a little on edge because you know what song he performed.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And
stood on business about it too.
He sure did. We saw MOP, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Post Contra, right?
Yeah.
Capone and Noriega. Let me just pause there for a second. Capone did that bid, and you know we didn't really see him, but Noriega let him shine. So he basically was like really doing his thing on stage. I was like, oh wow, because I'd never seen him, but like you know, he didn't like. It's funny when they first came out, he was you know locked up soon after. So now he's finally outside, able to perform, and you know showed up.
Yeah,
right?
He definitely did his thing there. Like okay.
Yes, we saw State Property, y'all. Shout out to Beanie Siegel and crew.
Yeah, Freeway.
Freeway. Yeah, oh yeah, taking it back.
Yeah.
The legendary Kid Capri.
Oh yeah, he was doing his DJ set, which he does.
Oh yeah, you know how him on the Real Steel. We saw Roxy and Shantae. Shout out to one of the original queens of hip hop. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. Did I miss something?
Yeah, the girl's like, I thought I was 21 that night. Yeah, we know she, you know, Kiki, she always thinks she's 21 to get to these shows and.
The next day, I'm a good 211. Maybe 210. Actually, I'll give myself, 210. That's not a flex, but you know, break out the Bengay and, you know, go from there.
Yeah, I needed that recouping day.
Yes. That's why I'm glad when it's on a Saturday. I'm like, yes. Yeah. Usually I probably have to, you know, have a couple days. At least Sunday fun day, I'm resting.
Yeah.
But we saw, also they had the Uptown Records collab, y'all. Like, so they had the tribute to, of course, the DJ found the Happy D and the Boys, DJ Eddie F. Okay, LB Shaw was in the building, Christopher Williams, Daniel Jones, Monifa, Mr. Cheeks, and Soul For Real. I was like,
Soul For Real. And they was out there, throwing out cassettes. CDs to the crowd.
Yep. Yeah, but we enjoyed that. Those young men they put on a show. They were good. Yeah. But like I definitely love my R&B, so like it was good to actually like on the last Rock the Bells back in 23. We missed 24, but 23 they didn't have, it was mainly rap, like hip hop rap, that type of dynamic. When they broke out the R&B, I'm like, okay, let's say that Donnell Jones and all those good balladeers made those songs that I knew word for word, and all those words.
Yes.
And I definitely enjoyed that. So like that, thanks for having that part, right? That was nice to add that in.
Yeah.
It's good to have a mix. I love R&B, hip hop, I love all types of genres of music, but those are two of my favorite, for real.
And no pun intended, so for real.
I know. Yeah, you know it. So that was the Rock the Bells. But you know what? We've been talking, we've been running our mouth. We had a off the hook guest who was just amazing. And then some, I guess it's time, as they say, to pay the bills.
Yep.
You know what that means, right? We got some advertisement to do, baby. So we have the Facts 2K advertisement. So we're going to talk about it. KZ, you got to show the slide, brother. Okay. And what it is, right? We want, everybody to know about Facts 2K. So like, let y'all know summer might be over, but that means that there's still time to shop though for some summer things, because you know what? Some summer faves and some goodies, because you want to be ready for next summer. And plus it's still warm, so hell, maybe you want to be ready for right now. You're talking about 80 degrees almost. Tomorrow, I mean, that's shorts, right? Short sleeves, not no turtlenecks, no hoodies. It ain't hoodie season yet. But so that means definitely can still shop some of the summer faves, like I said, before they gone. Get you a little fall preview too. Get ahead of the game with your fall swag. So you go check out the Facts 2K apparel and jewelry too. So let's get it. Come on, put the reel on, brother. Show people what they can check. Love those lines. Facts apparel. But what about the jewelry? You gonna show them some of the jewelry? The handcrafted jewelry? People might want to say, like, well, what do you mean? Charm necklace? What do you mean? What do you mean by bracelets, earrings? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Handcrafted? Do you mean like, you walked in with your hand, or did you, our mentee, our guy, he made these things, y'all. This was not no easy feat. Like, it was one of those things that I don't have that type of talent. I'm not artistically inclined when it comes to making jewelry or being like an artist that does like paintings and stuff. I wish. I may have the gift of gab. I like to entertain and laugh and have people going there, but I don't have that side of me. I just missed me. I missed the mark big time. I have no skills there. I'll be honest. I'm my own critic, and yes, I'm not able to do that type of stuff. Those fancy designers for jewelry. And, oh man, are you not able to find the jewelry? What's going on, Kenzo? I thought you had a little commercial that showed the jewelry somewhere.
Yeah.
You don't know where that's at?
Yeah, might have to.
Technical difficulty. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah. Might have to take a rain check on that one, because I thought.
Okay, well, if you don't have that handy, that's all right. But what about showing people some of the jewelry, bro?
That I can do.
That's what I say. I'm like, okay, look at him. It's okay. It's more than one way to skin a cat, as they say. Let's go on and show some of the jewelry off what people bought at the vitiligo. You know what I mean? People were there. They heard about it. But what were some of the things that were available for purchase that people were interested in? That's the question. You know what I'm saying? Right or wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, this is what we're talking about with anything happens on live. Even the unpreparedness.
See, that's what happens when you weren't prepared. Let me stop. It's okay. There's a lot going on, really. There's so much to talk about, so much we've been up to. Feel like we have jet lag. I mean, we in there. We doing what we can do.
Yeah.
We're not on a plane, but jet lag. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
A lot
so
of
this is
travel.
definitely our website here. You know, Fab Accessories.
Okay, so let's show those jewelry pieces off. You know, it's are you with us?
Yes, I am with us.
All right.
Okay.
So just like a little sampler. I mean, you
yeah,
don't
so
have to-
this is some of the jewelry pieces here, and some of these motivational messages like this successful. That's what we're definitely aiming to be successful.
Oh yeah,
You
definitely.
know, even when we
Wear it on your wrist, baby.
yeah, even when we bring guests on, try to help them get be successful as well.
Yes.
So yeah, definitely.
So that's that, like I said, inspirational, positive affirmation or something like that. But then some of them don't have that. They have maybe like a solid color or two-tone or something like that.
Yeah.
So like that green, actually that tells me it says money. It don't say nothing about money, but I'm thinking green money, baby. Good luck, good vibes only. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So some of those bracelets, what are the options do we have?
Got a motivational word.
Oh, the bling. Oh, I'm blinded by that.
Yeah,
Bro. We ain't exams, but let me see. What do we have here? So you saying like some of these charms?
Yeah. So you go there, it's like whether you want it, silver or gold.
Okay.
So, and then you can, choose what your inspirational.
So you might want to be blessed, beautiful. There's all type of different things. Hope, family, whatever's important to you too. All those things. And people definitely like those. People are buying those. Are like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. Because again, nice little charm. Charms are a thing. People like those charms. Trust me, from Pandora to X2K.
Oh, yeah.
They like them charms. Okay. So that's the charms.
Or you just want a letter pendant.
Oh yeah, if it represents your initial or something important to you, like you say you from shout out to Georgia, you from ATL, you want to wear that A like Ursher.
Yeah.
You put that A on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You might put that on. So whatever, or if that's your name, like a K for Kiana or something, you know what I mean?
I'm sure if you happen to be watching this, go ahead and support. We got a U one.
Oh yeah, if you want the A for ATL or the U for Ursher. If you want to wear two chains, you got the U and the R, Ursher Raymond.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's go back. So about the earrings.
Oh yeah, so you definitely got some nice earrings here as well.
Those earrings. People are like, whoa. There's all type of earrings. The handcrafted ones are lit, right? People were like, wow.
Yeah.
Like there's such a variety. I mean, there's like the pretty different little colors like those. Oh, that's a pretty color.
Yeah, so
looks fall like. So you got your fall swag, get you a pair of earrings, get you some.
Yeah.
There you go. We have the gold ones and silver, right? Like the different, like the bigger hoops. I mean, different shapes and sizes, right? Like come in different colors, of course, but show them like different, like people like those too a lot. Remember those?
Yeah.
People are like, oh, look at the bling. I can see that. I mean,
it's shining.
It's shining, baby. Yeah. So all these things are cute and they affordable too. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's not like it's gonna break your bank. We know everybody on a budget. You can ball on a budget if you need to, but we know that these days we have to spend and be frugal, and yet we can treat ourselves for a little something. So you can get something real quick. Like everything from what I see is probably under $30.
Yeah.
So something if you want it.
Yeah.
But that's that jewelry. I don't want to take up too much time on advertisement, but I just like to see, especially supporting a mentee, a young adolescent. Just so, I haven't told you a lot about the mentee, but he's a young man, very young, trying to get his niche on, and maybe you'll see him one of these days on a live stream, baby. I don't know right now, but he's behind the scenes, like Miss McGee was saying, behind the scenes, he's behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, so that's the jewelry and then apparel. So if you like it, you can definitely consider purchasing if you like. Or tell somebody if you think might like it if you like. Oh, that looks more like my cousin, my sister, like that.
Tell a friend, and go ahead and shop at
Put in the chat. Where they go shop?
Facts2k.com.
All right, word. That'll work. There's a lot more we're not going to get into because again, there's always different advertisements. We have a lot to offer. This whole everything. Like, oh my God, that's just a little start though. That was tonight's little feature, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, now here you go. Let me get to my. I got this. Oh Lord, with those Wu chicks. Look at that. Look at us now. So people might have been like, she was randomly wearing, or they were wearing Wu-Tang Clan shirts. You know what? It was random. No, it wasn't. We went to that Wu-Tang Final Chamber tour, and let me tell you how we did that. We got the front row, actually seriously row one. Okay, those tickets might have broke the bank, but it was self-care, baby.
Yeah.
We did that long-term Wu-Tang thing. And you know what? I forgot to bring to the live stream. Maybe I'll bring it next one. I'll get to that. I was like, oh shoot. But anyway, so we went to see Wu-Tang Clan at one of their. This is supposed to be their final tour. We saw them at the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. Shout out Beantown to Boston. All right. We went to check out one of our favorite legendary hip hop groups, y'all. That Wu-Tang Clan. I can't stop singing it. Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang. And this Wu-Tang Final Chamber tour was everything more than we could hope for. Okay. We started out that night. We went to the pre-show, y'all. The VIP party package is what we got. Like I was saying, with the concerts being expensive, we didn't care. We were going to go to that party and enjoy that package. And like I said, if we didn't do nothing else, we were going to be there right front.
Yeah, because that's last show with all of them together. I mean, young Dirty Bastard had to step in for ODB.
Yep, Capadonna, we had them all. I'm going to go down the list
all...
of the people. But not yet. Let's talk about the pre-show. So we enjoyed some Wu-Tang snacks. Food was lit. Oh my God. Including that tasty drink. It was called the Shaolin Blue. Y'all know about Shaolin Staten Island. If you're a Wu-Tang fan, that's what they talk about. Shaolin. That drink, oh my God, I'm gonna try to learn how to make that. That was real good. I couldn't stop with that bloom. I was blooming already. I had blossomed and everything by the time I got to the show, right?
Yeah.
We enjoyed taking photos, right? Then we went to our front row seats after the pre-party. That was a few hours, y'all. That pre-party was like nice. It was like a couple hours, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So then after that, once the Wu-Tang Clan hit the stage, your girl Kiki was happy to rap. And I was outside. I was rapping along. I knew all the words from all the songs since back in the day. I mean, when they came out, I'm not gonna tell you all my age, but I was still a minor. I'm far from a minor. So that's how long I've been rocking Wu-Tang Clan. Next thing I knew, it appeared that I was flowing, going bar for bar, yo. With Method Man, he threw me his personal towel. And I'm not lying. I forgot to bring the towel, but I'll bring it. Okay, if y'all want to see it. I don't know. But this towel, he threw it at me. He was looking at me. We made eye contact. I ain't lying. And he's showing me he was pleased, right, with my performance.
Yeah,
you were in shock.
Yeah.
You just didn't know what it was.
They was going back and forth.
I had that one.
Yeah.
Because I knew all the words. Even if they forgot the words, I could have subbed in. I thought I was going to be the first diva of Wu-Tang Clan since back in the early 90s when they came out. Oh, big shout out to and thanks Method Man for making my nights. Right? We enjoyed that Wu-Tang concert
and
so much. And we'll go see them again and again in case they wanted to put together another tour in the future. Wu-Tang forever, baby.
Yeah, definitely check out. We do have the video on our YouTube channel, so
go check that out.
Go check it out.
If you like me, you can watch that every day, all day. Okay, on repeat. That. Hey, make it viral. I'm about to make it viral myself. When I'm like, oh wow, they have 1 million views. Well, 999,000 was Kiki.
It was me.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. But the truth is, that was a really good show. Oh man. And just so you know, y'all, those Wu-Tang sneakers, those are authentic. Those, right, are the dunks. Some people, buy the replica or whatever they might, or they want. We got the originals right around. They weren't nothing, cheap, but again, we were ready for the occasion. This was our concert of the year for us, right? At this point. Like, we didn't care. We were like, whatever it takes, we're gonna be there.
Yeah.
We dropped everything. It was like, okay, let's move on and jump into this Wu-Tang. So,
and
Wu-Tang killed that.
Oh yeah. And now when we stayed in that picture there, we're standing by their time capsule entrance.
Oh yeah, you can speak on it.
Yeah, people have got a chance to drop an item in to this time capsule, and they're gonna basically bury it somewhere, and eventually dig up some years later.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We'll see what they've done.
Yeah,
they're gonna definitely have some of us in there.
Yeah,
we dropped some things up. I'm not gonna tell you what. But it was nothing, inappropriate.
Yes.
Saying, like, I went there, like, people thinking, like, what did
whoa, what's going on there?
Not at all. But you know what? I can talk about Wu-Tang really for the next 4 hours or plus, and that's just a start. So I'm gonna leave the Wu-Tang alone for now. Y'all, we love you. And Method Man, I have that towel, treasure it for the rest of my life, and I'm so happy that you gave me that opportunity to flow And that towel, that cologne, whatever that is that you use, honey. Oh, I love that. So anyway, let me move on. So again, we've been some concert going folks. You know what I'm saying? We've been concert. My God. Since I was a kid, let's talk about back in the 80s. Mr. Peabo Bryson himself. Class, elegance, style, swag. Like he was, Peabo Bryson. Let me tell y'all, I took my mama to that show. It was for her birthday, right? I took my mama. And of course, we were there. She was a guest, a special guest with us. She was thrilled. She didn't even know. I said, hey, we got something. What you doing? You know what? I got something for you. So anyway, we went to see Peabo Bryson at this ritzy Groton Hill Music Center in Groton, Massachusetts. Like a small town, but it's very ritzy, like kind of like Ivy League type feel, right? So the Elegant Music School definitely was in for a treat when they got the iconic R&B singer with the voice that is powerful and one of a kind. Mr. Peabo Bryson came out there. Yeah. He put on a performance that had, like I said, the elegance, style, grace wrapped up all in one. He was a smooth brother, right? Oh, yeah. Mr. Peabo Bryson, as I might say. Yeah. He earned his flowers with me before, and then that night, oh my God.
He definitely,
that voice. I mean, I can't stop saying it. Yeah, he performed his classic songs that had Kiki taking it back. Again, singing in my little angelic voice. I had to put on a voice that night. I'll never be on that level or anybody's level. But that's okay. I was still happy to do that. Mr. Peabo Bryson paid homage to other music greats that had passed away. He was very selfless. Like he definitely said, you know, I have my song, but let me just pay this homage and, you know, tributes to these, some of the greats we lost along the way. Some of these artists include, right, Tina Turner. Everybody know about Miss Tina Turner. Yeah. El Jarreau and James Ingram, all great R&B and soul singers and people, you know, that definitely were amazing icons and artists in that respect, right? Yeah. And it was funny because the concert had many elders present, and I'm talking about people like 80 plus, okay? But we were privileged to be there as honorary old souls with pride. I didn't care. We were probably the youngest ones there, but guess what? We didn't care. We were not young, but compared to 80 plus. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I might not tell my age, but I'm not 80 plus. So
You might be fine, 80-year-old.
Hello. But we loved that show. It was great. He always comes correct. He was great.
And so again, we got clips of that show on our YouTube channel. So go ahead, see the scroll bar down there. You know, find us on YouTube. Watch some of those clips. And watch clips of YouTube. Peabo Bryson and Wu-Tang,
and also Rock the Bells,
and Rock the Bells. All the clips are there.
We just do it all, baby. And those are some of the concerts we've been to. Okay, that we wanted to share with y'all. You know, and after doing these concerts, we're like, you know what? Let's just take a little break before we come back on the live streams, and before the summer's out. We had a chance to do a quick little self-care mini getaway. We enjoyed a few days, y'all, in PA, Pennsylvania. Oh, yeah. Okay, shout out to Philly and Hershey. Yeah. We had this nice small taste of PA. I don't know if you can pull that up, but we definitely enjoyed. I mean, it wasn't our first time, but we just picked it randomly. Like, you know what? Let's go back and do some of the things either we haven't done ever or a long time or whatever. Like we took it back. We went to, and I bet y'all didn't know a fun fact, to the first zoo of America. That's in Philadelphia. America's oldest zoo. Ooh. Look it up. Mm-hmm. We were there. I told you the old soul, old vibe. We like the, history. So we enjoyed that zoo. We saw the animals. We enjoyed, getting our steps in that day.
Anytime we go to a zoo,
good exercise to get those steps.
Yeah.
We've done Hershey Park before a few times. This time we wanted to go back to Chocolate World. We hadn't done that in many years. So I said, let's get some chocolate. Let's do that. Like we enjoyed the make your own bar. So many things we enjoyed there, right? Tasty chocolate. Like I said, the history. This time we took a tour of Hershey's actual town. Excuse me. That was really nice. And then like pretty much one of the last things we did the Spirit of Philadelphia. That cruise was lit. It was so fun. The music, the vibes.
Yes, the whole
vibe
was.
It was amazing. We had a perfect night. Like weather was good. Vibes were good. It was on a Friday night actually. Right?
Yeah.
So we really enjoyed that. So definitely, Pennsylvania, thanks for taking care of us.
Yeah,
Your girl and your boy, we need
yeah.
that self-care. Y'all took us and welcomed us with open arms. We enjoyed a little food at one of our favorite places, Hard Rock Cafe, right? We almost left that out. People might think it's random, but we attend every Hard Rock Cafe if we can get to one. We do. Because I just like it. It's just different. The food's really good. The drink, everything, you can have the dessert.
Yeah.
But it's gonna show.
Bahamas.
Oh, yeah. You gonna show the video, or are you just gonna wait for people to check it out on the page? I don't know what you're gonna do.
What can I do?
I don't know. Are you having that accessible tonight? I love the skyscrapers, but stuff people might want to see, like, and think, they say they were there. No, we were there, honey.
I am. It's also on our channel as well.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see if I can.
That's real. The background music. I mean, what's really going on, bro? Is that a countdown? Or is it like the music awards and the music coming on? They want me to shut up. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was a bloop there. As you say, everything will happen on the live stream.
Love it. That's okay. That's what makes it special. That's all right. So, we don't have to have it perfect because we don't want it perfect. Then it's kind of like, okay, what's really going on? Is it live? Is it taped? I'm old school. They using it taped.
Yes.
Not even recorded. Is it taped? I broke up their beta or VHS. Yes. Nah, bro. Oh, okay. So we're gonna see this little taste of Pennsylvania. What we got?
We can't do that.
You can't show it. Okay, that's all right.
Yeah, but we do have it on again. Head over to our channel.
Yeah, let's save it for that.
Our YouTube channel, and its clips are there.
Yes.
So
that works. Yeah, because we don't want to give away too much anyway. Let people go look at it.
Yeah.
Go look at it for yourself.
Yeah. So subscribe. It will be there.
Like I always say, like it, love it. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, on that note, that was our little self-care thing. But what else?
So yeah. So again, hit us up too if it's up to if you have any topics that you want us to talk about, be a guest on our live stream, or want to just check in and chat.
Yeah.
Again, that email, just in case you missed it, it's all over the place.
Yeah.
Kiana Kenzo, Kool Vybez @gmail.com. And you can definitely find us on all the socials.
It's everywhere. Look for us.
Facebook. You say Team Us.
Team Us, 2K, like everything.
TeamUs2K.com, Instagram, TikTok,
X. I almost did say Twitter, but
yeah.
I guess.
Tweet.
Mm-hmm. TikTok too, you said, right?
Yeah, TikTok.
YouTube,
I did say that.
Yeah,
YouTube and even Threads.
Oh, Threads, that's right.
Oh yeah.
One thing that we just didn't get into, guys, that Snapchat. I just feel like, I mean, like I said, the 21. I feel like I'm like 10. I don't know. Maybe it's something I'm not going to rule out forever. Maybe we'll see. But right now, I don't know about that ghost to me.
Yeah, we haven't had that calling about what do you guys think? You like to see us on the Snapchat?
Yeah, let us know. If you want to, then we'll do it. Otherwise, I guess the ghost gonna miss us.
Yeah.
For real, you know what I'm saying? But I hope you guys have had fun tonight. Like I said, learning, about the film industry, learning about what we've been up to, seeing the things. It's just fun. Like this is all about like loving life and enjoying. Like you said, you gotta. Is this a YOLO? You only live once. Well, you know what? You gotta. Oh shoot. Like I said, whenever I don't know.